Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia. On the last episode, we took on the Chromaroons, rescued Sven, and, well, we didn't really rescue him, we just kind of helped him out, and discovered that Team Dim Sun's taking a Shadow Crystal, and Almia Oil has something to do with it, and it's just kind of all sorts of crazy convoluted plot, so let's do none of that today, because we're doing some side questy stuff. As you remember from last time, we have 6 whole side quests to take care of. So there's one in Chico Village, one in, actually there's gonna be 2 on Union Road, 2 in Boyle Land, the other Union Road one's right here, and then 1 in the Ranger School. So we have 6 to take care of. As you can imagine, now that we have Star Raptors, though, it's not too complicated to take care of these side quests, because we're going to abuse the living heck out of them. So welcome to Catching Star Raptors a Ton, the game, because side quests will pretty much be exclusively catching Star Raptors and going from point A to point B, catching where Pokemon's at point B, and going, you know what, I don't even care. I don't need experience from you. I don't need you, Star Raptor! I have my own. Actually, we're fairly close to levels, so all the little bit extra experience will help probably get another level, actually, by the time we're done with this episode, but, anyways, where to first is the question, and the answer to that is we're gonna go to the Ultra Building, because we're gonna take care of the 2 on Union Road first. Because, as you can imagine, actually, as I mentioned a couple times, we'll actually have a use for this muck and this Cherrim now, and, we'll go ahead and take care of those 2 out of the way. Well, there's muck for you. Kinda just reared his head accidentally and clicked on him, but yeah, we're gonna finally have use for that muck there. That being said, we're actually gonna keep them in our party, and he's not a bad party member anyway, because he's 3 Crush, and there's nothing that right now that's better than 3 Crush. Granted, we'll probably find stuff that's better than 3 Crush sometime soon. Actually, before I head out onto Union Road, I actually want to grab myself another Star Raptor, just because it'll save us a little bit of time in the long run if I grab a Star Raptor now. Because our things on Union Road, spoilers, are going to take us to Peril Cliffs. So even though we needed the Cherrim, we got the Cherrim from Peril Cliffs, we're going to be heading back there regardless. So really, having him in my party this entire time has kind of been a bit useless, because I could have just gotten him pretty much where we're going to be going regardless. So in the end, it's just kind of like, well, okay. Kind of a waste of my time, but that's actually a fairly significant difference in experience there. That was 115 compared to the 80 we had from before, so doing well on these Star Raptors, I mean, every little bit does actually add up, so keep that in mind. Don't be slacking just because you caught the Pokemon 1,000 times. Every little bit does add up. I mean, granted, you don't really need it too much, because we're doing pretty okay, but for now, one of our first quest givers is right here. For some reason, I'm just kind of failing to talk to her a few times there. Probably just use the A button instead of using the stylus. The stylus controls are still a little not precise sometimes. That's not a Cherrim! Don't be like me. I confused grass Pokemon earlier in this game. Hoppip and Cherubi. But no, that isn't a Cherrim. I agree with you. I was like, wait, what are you asking me? Oh, okay. So what does a Cherrim look like? It'd be a shame if there was one right in my party. If they're supposed to be on a cliff, how did you think that was a Cherrim? You knew this already. Why were you like, oh, that's definitely, well, they're probably just a little girl. Have you seen a little girl? Oh, Harry. Oh, why am I making Silent Hill references in a Pokemon game? There's like, that is like the exact opposite of Pokemon. It's all the haunting ground I've been playing lately. Anyways, so, Cherrim is kind of adorable, actually. Well, this version of Cherrim, the other version of Cherrim is just kind of weird. Cherrim is one of the weirdest Pokemon in my opinion. It's just kind of like, I mean, I would say it's a weird flower thing. That kind of like covers like 90% of grass Pokemon, so I can't exactly say that precisely, but anyway, we have a quest clear. We're receiving some power-up data. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ghost Defense. Okay, well, that's cool. So, actually we didn't have the Ghost Defense from before, and Spiritomb was a Ghost type, so I guess you just don't take damage from hitting his origin points, I guess. You just take damage from other things, such as his attacks. So, I didn't have a Ghost Defense after all. That was my first time getting Ghost Defense, so there's that, I suppose. Anyways, it's a guy! Hey, guy! Up on the Peril Cliffs, there's a Shieldon that gets stuck like that sometimes. Oh man, we're rescuing another Pokemon that's unevolved. Be a shame if, you know, the pattern would be that we would use it for, you know, a certain thing, like a partner Pokemon. Yeah, it's time to get ourselves a new partner Pokemon, a Shieldon. So, a new Steel-type partner Pokemon. It's kind of exciting. Will I do it? Sure, I can do it. So, we basically have to go up to the Peril Cliffs, like I said before, anyway. which is why having a Staraptor is nice, because this is a rescue Pokemon thing. You're not going to have to turn it back into the quest giver. So as soon as we rescue him on Parallel Cliffs, we don't have to climb back down. We can just use the Staraptor and leave immediately, which is going to be kind of handy to do. So the Parallel Cliffs, we have to basically climb it. I think, no, stop, please. Okay, well, if you insist, Staravia, just because I have your bigger brother in my party does not mean you can be a douchebag about it. That being said, like, this is totally a part where I could just be like, yeah, let's just cut ahead to when I climb the cliffs, which I probably should do anyway, because it's still a fairly lengthy climb, and we have a lot to do this episode, so, I guess we'll just see how long it takes, but I don't need you. Get out of here. I guess if this takes a while, I'll cut it out, but if not, I won't. We'll see how long the episode ends up being, and if I am cutting things out, then I guess I'm cutting out right now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep talking and annoy everyone. Oh, that's a pine cone. So, a pine co. Excuse me, sir. Know your Pokemon names. Just because he's a pine cone Pokemon doesn't mean he's a pine. Do they even know what pine cones are in this world? Do they like, there's no birds, there's no, like, they're sparrow, they all have, like, these weird names. I guess, I mean, there's robins and there's still birds, so I guess that's just kind of, I guess it's a concept still. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, I'm just making up shit because we have to climb up here, and this is the point where I believe the game's going to tell us where the Shieldon is, right here. And indeed it is. So the Shieldon is on that part of the cliff right there, so not really actually that long of a journey, if you think about it. All we have to do now is just dodge some Gligar, which, as you remember, is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but we're going to give it a try. Stop! Sir! Cease and desist, please. You too as well. So when you see, like, an exclamation above his head, that means that if you get any closer, they're going to charge you. And he didn't. Good. So all we need to do now is, drop down here, and we'll immediately get into a fight with the Shieldon, and we'll be able to add him for our partner Pokemon. So there we go, 8 minutes, and well, 8 minutes is about, I don't cut anything out. And we already have about, well, we already have two of our 6 quests done. There we go, we're thoroughly done, so we're on target, I suppose. And this is arguably, well, there's one other one that's gonna be fairly lengthy, but well, there's actually a few that are gonna be kind of lengthy. It's 6 quests. It's not something to just shake a stick at. That's 6 whole quests you gotta do right there, so definitely take some time, but that for now is a quest clear. So no power-up data today, we just get ourselves a new starter Pokemon, so our new partner Pokemon, they're not technically starters. We have a Shieldon! Steel Assist is definitely better than Poison, and besides, I want to use every Pokemon until I get a new one, basically. So for now, we get ourselves a Shieldon. And honestly, let's be realistic here. How much have I actually been using the partner Pokemon? The answer is pretty much never. So, yeah. Anyway, now that we still have a Staraptor here, we can literally just go ahead. Really? Apparently you can't fly on a Staraptor from the cliffs. Okay, game. Well, in that case, I'll see you guys when I get out of these cliffs, because it's going to take a while. It's basically backtracking the way we came. I barely escaped that Staravia. It's wanted my blood! Alright, so we're gonna go on this Staraptor. We're gonna head to Jakol Village. We're gonna take care of that one next, I think. That's gonna be next on our list of side quests to take care of. This one's gonna be, if you saw correctly, it's actually from our dad down here. So we're gonna go visit Dad, and he's gonna give us a quest to do stuff. So, hey Dad, I have a new Pokemon. It's a Shieldon. That's why I actually went here first, because, well, we're a partner farm now. We have a new Pokemon. But, yeah, Reporter Hans is here, left his pen behind. We gotta go return to him. Fairly simple, but he's off to cover Altru Inc. So, basically, we just find ourselves in a Staraptor and fly up to Altru Inc. Before that, may as well just go ahead and see how Partner Farm is developing while we're here. So, we have Turtwig, who we never barely used, and Krogunk, who was just kind of with us the entire time singing songs. Over here, I'm fairly sure there's no one else down here either. No, it's just these ones for now. So they're a thing, and then if we head over here, you'll see that we have the other Pokemon just kind of lounging around over here. So some of them head to the left over there, some of them just kind of lounge around over here. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Staraptor and take care of this side quest as well. And yeah, we'll be about halfway done then, which is kind of silly, I suppose. I mean, we do have these side quests. can be lengthy sometimes. I mean, that one took us pretty much halfway through the Paraglyphs just to get a Shieldon, so... Which is looking more and more likely like I probably cut that footage out, but who cares. Either way, gonna go ahead, catch a Staraptor, and we'll fly up to Outer Ink, and actually it'll pretty much take us right to where we need to go, because the Staraptor point is pretty much precisely Outer Ink, so... Very convenient. Also, that is going to be a level up right there, so power +4, energy +2. We now have numbers that I really have lost track of power. Probably somewhere I could look that up, probably don't care. So, fly to the Outer building? I think so. We're going to do just that and take care of this side quest and go from there. So, we head to Outer Park. We get over here and the guy's like, hey, I'm a guy. How's it going? So, do I have a story for you? I am uncomfortably close to your face. I don't think I have to basically make out with you to give you your pen back, unless you're storing your pen inside your mouth in that case. We're going to territory that I really don't want to go to in a Pokemon game. So, yeah, he left it as our place. He's visiting our daddy to get an interview. He's a very quiet fellow, unless he's talking about us. In that case, he's a proud dad. Duh, daddy cares about us. We don't have daddy issues. So, why did I say that? That's horrible. Anyway, would you look at the time? He has another interview, so he's not going to interview me. You're a shitty reporter if you just forget your pen. Then again, it's a pen. Go to, like, Outru Pen Store and buy an Outru pen. I don't know. Isn't that how it works? So, I have no idea. Alright, we need another Staraptor. We're heading to Ranger School. Because that's what we're going to take care of for the next quest. So... I mean, really, I don't even have to, like, cut the footage anymore. It's literally go down here, catch another Staraptor, go to Ranger School, question mark, question mark, question mark, progress, profit, however the meme goes. So, Staraptor, I see you again. I see you're trying to blow things at my face. I really don't appreciate it, so I think you can just, buzz her off as I'm going to go ahead and capture you. So with that, we have another Staraptor, basically. It's really nothing special about it. We just get another Staraptor. I mean, whoop-de-doo. So, like I said, heading to Ranger School, because we have a side quest to take care of here from Janice, actually. So it's cool that, you know, as much as it's just kind of random side quests of random people, you actually do get side quests with some of the actual important characters as well. Just kind of a nice dichotomy, I suppose, is the word to use. The word of the day. I don't know. I don't know why it takes forever to open those gates. Why don't they just leave the gates open? Why do we need to have a cutscene of us opening the gates every time? It's a Charmander! I want it! Basically, the Charmander here is going to be, vital for what we're doing, for this side quest. So we're gonna go ahead and get hit, but you know what? I don't even care. I don't even need to charge my thing up. I can just go ahead and circle you to death. I don't even care. I caught Charmanders before I was a top ranger. I can catch them after I'm a top ranger. I swear to goodness I'm competent at this video game, but no one will believe me ever, because it's not true. Is there another Charmander up here, by the way, that's like... Yeah, there is. Go ahead and grab another one, because we're going to need like 3 of them, so grab 2 now, get them out of the way now, don't care. So, there we go, Charmander circled. I could technically go ahead and get rid of the Cherrim now. I'm not going to, but, it's gonna ask me to get rid of Pokemon now, basically, and really, could just go ahead and be like, yeah, screw you, Cherrim, but really I don't need the... We'll get our 2 health back. I'll have plenty of opportunity to catch more Pikachu if I really need them, so I'm not concerned about the Pikachu. We're just going to go ahead and, catch a Pichu instead. No, we're gonna go ahead and talk to Janice and take care of this quest, which we're actually most of the way done with already, because, we already have 2 of the 3 Charmanders, so... Just kind of getting a little bit of preemptive quest doing because I have psychic powers and I can tell the future. Hello, Janice! She heard her back while raking leaves, so we're going to burn the leaves. You're very... wait. Did I not finish a side quest? I didn't go to Dad. I didn't finish the... I forgot to do a thing. Great. Okay, so let's go talk to Dad. Actually finish the side quest that we're on. And then we'll come back up here and talk to Janice. So I'm just gonna walk back. It's close enough, and I don't want the bug catching out a Staraptor. So I'll meet you guys when I'm going to talk to Dad. All right, hello, Dad. I may have forgotten to come tell you that, because I had to go tell you that I gave Hans the thing It's very important that you know face to face that I gave the reporter his pen back. Because once again, he couldn't go buy a pen somewhere else, or have a spare pen, or anything. So, by the way, have I mentioned, now that we're a top ranger, the person who's actually giving us a power-up data is Rhythmy, if you've been paying attention. So, Rhythmy is actually the one who's giving us all our stuff now. It's actually kind of cool. But with that, we get Psychic Defense, so yet another, thing added to our giant repertoire of defenses. So we're actually gonna have pretty much -3 across the board from everything, which is kind of nice. But now I need to go all the way back to Ranger School, so I'll see you guys when I get back to Ranger School. Joy. So, for the interest of time, the Ninja Star Raptor is actually fairly far away from Ranger School, as far as I remember, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch this one on the way there, and goodbye, Cherrim. You've been with us for so long, but you need to go right now. Goodbye, C for Cherrim. Because, yeah, the nearest one I think is, like, right here, so, in the interest of time, this. Anyway, back to Janice. Alright, let's try this again. Hello, Janice. Oh, I'm just what the doctor... Okay, so her lower back stiffened up, and she needs someone to burn the leaves. It would be a shame if we had 2 Charmanders to burn said leaves with. So, with that, we, go ahead and accept our 4th quest of the day. Oh my god, we still have like 3 quests, still have 2.5 quests to do basically. This is just silly. But, we have to go basically burn 3 piles of leaves. We already have 2 Charmanders. Basic math dictates that this should be fairly quickly. I don't know what math has anything to do with this, but, apparently it does. Anyway, there's 3 piles of leaves. One's gonna be right here, so there's actually a Charmander that would be near this area. We caught one earlier in the video when I wasn't being a herpaderp. But, with that, we can get burn 1 of these leaves, and, then 2 more remain, which I think the game will pretty much blatantly tell us. Yep, it will, because we can't count to 3. Hello, Bonsley. I remember when I couldn't catch you, then I did. What are you gonna do about it? So the other pile of leaves, there should be one over here. So we'll go ahead and use our other Charmander on this. And I don't think I'm not sure if I think we actually might need to go off screen to get the Charmanders reset since we've, used them. Because unfortunately there's only 2 Charmanders in the area, if I remember correctly. There's 1 pile left, and I believe it's right there in the middle. So, do we need to leave to get a Charmander? No, we don't. The Charmander that we just got rid of is just still back here. So that's cool. You just have to kind of go off screen a little bit, apparently, for them to respawn. That's convenient coinky-dink. Hi, Charmander. It's not like I wasn't your friend 2 seconds ago. Don't know why I need to befriend you. It's like, oh, yeah, we're best friends now. What? You're putting me to work? How dare you! We're no longer friends, sir! What do you mean you're circling me with circles? Now we're best friends again. God, they have more flippy floppies than a teenage girl. And I mean that both in the shoe sense and in the ability to switch back and forth between best friends or not sense. That was a fun little rant. Anyways, with that, we've taken care of the quest already, so... Hi, Janice, we took care of your leaves. It was pretty convenient, and, well, you seem to be doing quite fine now, so... Mission clear. So that's 4 out of 6 done, and what's our power-up today? It is going to be the only star Pokemon that we get, by the way. It's going to be the one from here, so... The star is receiving mail! Rhythmy's calling again. The quest here should be her brother. We have power-up data. That's, I believe, something cool, actually. It's time assist, so I believe this extends the amount of time that you have with your Pokemon assists. Slightly extends it, so we get a little bit slightly longer Pokemon assists. Be a shame if I never used any Pokemon assists, ever. Ever. Because I really don't. Anyway, I'm just gonna head down here because 2 things. 1, not sure if I've shown this or not, but you actually can catch squirrels down here. And 2, just in case you're wondering, you can actually enter the ship here. It's gonna be pretty much here the rest of the game, and you can actually go back on the boat and do stuff. And I don't want to deal with these routes. They're gonna teleport into me. It's gonna be annoying. So, you actually can enter the boat. Nothing really relevant to go in there until post-game, but just keep in mind the boat is there, because it's actually a thing we can do stuff with. Anyways, to Boyland, fly, Star Raptor, across the sea! It's gonna be spectacular! Wonderful. So, that was like the quietest Professor Oak wonderful voice ever. Another Star Raptor just to get out of this area quicker? I think so. I think that's a great idea. So, Star Raptor will quickly be caught again, and for like the umpteenth time, and then we're gonna have to take care of the 2 side quests here. One of them is gonna be quick. One of them is literally just give a guy a muck, because for some reason, well, he wants a muck for reasons that we will see shortly. It's a little bit sketchy. We'll just leave it there. But hey, the creepy tourist ladies are here. You're like the weird twins from like Catherine or something. They're just every kind of sort of shenanigans are going on here. How dare you, Bidoof! Alright, let's stop wasting time. So, the one quest giver is going to be up here. So, he wants to go on a quest to, he is a collector of exquisite fragrances. He wants the aroma of a muck. Yes, a muck has been seen. It's right in front of your face. Hi, Mr. Guy. I have your smell right here. If you were such a collector of scents, you'd probably be able to smell it all from here. He's been following me this entire time. I stink like all sorts of heck. Have I even taken a bath since graduating Ranger School? I don't even know. But go ahead and collect a sample of the stench. I'm not sure how you really collect a sample of stench. I guess you can just like put it in a bottle, I guess, but I'm not really sure how that works. But yay! Muck's like, I don't like you. Give me back my smell. Alright, so we've taken care of the muck that we need to, the muck quest. So, but like the Cherrim one, our next quest is actually going to take us pretty much right past him in the caves. So, it's kind of actually ironic, I suppose. Anyway, Rhythmic's calling, quest is confirmed clear, going strong, powder up data, oh man! So, with that we have some poison defense. So, altogether too fitting for what we had to take care of in this one, but as you can see, we're only 3 short of having defenses for every single types. And we haven't even seen 2 types in the game. We have not seen Ice or Dragon type yet. So, when all said and done, we're doing quite well. Anyway, our final quest is going to be in here with the Elder's granddaughter, actually. So, hello, Elder's granddaughter. How's it going? How are the wife and kid? Wait, that doesn't work. You don't have kids or a wife. So, so there's a Team Dim Summer was left behind. They've apparently been hospitable for him, so he's now Team Teary's son. Duh, that almost kind of sounds sad. But he was left behind to guard the harbor in the cave. We're gonna have to apparently go visit him because, for some reason, we shouldn't call the police. Well, I guess we technically have the police, but apparently he's just I mean, does seem to be a lot of Team Dim Sum members who are really just misguided more than anything. So there is that, I suppose. But we're gonna go ahead and check on the man. It's gonna be our final quest for the day. Basically, it's where the hidden harbor was. So all we're going to need to do is catch a couple Drifblim. We're also going to want to catch a couple, I think the Pokemon is what's the skunk called? The skunk Pokemon. Not Skuntank. The first one. I don't even remember off the top of my head. Wow. My Pokemon knowledge is failing me suddenly. That's a rare occurrence. Little Charmander. I've only caught like 50 of you today. So if I need to, actually, even, like, I don't think the time's gonna be too bad if I just keep everything in that, besides, you know, the transition stuff. So I guess for the sake of just showing this off, I could just quickly go ahead and just be like, yeah, this is a Drifblim. You need to catch one again to get back here. I mean, I could refresh on the ways to get back here, I suppose. Though I don't really need to, I guess. I don't know. I'm always torn with how much to show off and how much is good cutting, how much is bad cutting. It's kind of a thing that happens, so maybe I'm gonna cut this out, I don't know. But either way, you have to take the 2 Drifblim over, and it's a fairly, I mean, it's, once you have most of the stuff out of the way, it doesn't take too long to get back between areas. Oh, we do need to catch the other Drifblim over here, though. So, let's go ahead. Or Drifblim is the one that takes us upwards. This one's the one that takes us across. So, let's catch some more Drifblim. Drifloon. I cannot Pokemon today, I'm sorry. Limb just sounds like the small thing, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Blimp, but I don't know. I have nothing to justify my failurage of Pokemon today, so I'm not going to. We're just gonna go ahead and move on. So we have this Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and fly across the gap, but not the store gap. This gap, huh? I made a terrible joke. Also, we're going to catch these Stunkies. They're called Stunkies. I knew it before I saw it. I was like, it's something like Stunky, Skunky, Skanky. Oh, wait, that's not the word I want to. No. Anyway, so we're gonna catch 2 of these because we're actually gonna need their ability to use Tackle which would be a shame if I got rid of the Cherrim. That probably would have been useful here, but oh well. There's plenty of Stunkies around the area to use, and we just need tackle ones, so this guy will be good enough for that. Hello, Pikachu. How are you? How's it going? You're kind of just running in place because I'm too busy flying for you to even care. So, yeah, we need, okay, a second Stunky over here, so we'll have 2 Stunkies. And I guess for the case of having to show off how this works, I'm definitely going to keep this footage in because you kind of do have to catch certain Pokemon along the way. Granted, there's like plenty of Stunkies around the area, so they're not a hard thing to find, but, these 2 are on the way. This is just, hey, for this quest, kind of need to capture things that are nearby. It's a thing you kind of have to do. Magmar, nobody loves you. Still nobody loves you. I mean, I'm sorry. I know it's a really tragic situation you find yourself in, but nobody loves you. Anyway, from here, it's pretty much just stop. Seriously, no one, not a single. Okay, there are people who definitely love Magmar, and I'll be honest, I actually dig Magmortar. It's a pretty cool Pokemon, but still, get out. So, yeah, there's a Stunky over there and everything, but these ones are directly on the way, so that helps. So you head to the harbor. The reason we need these 2 Stunkies is because, for some strange reason, there's crates blocking the road, and there's 2 of them. Oh, wait, what am I saying 1 tackle? They're Crush, not tackle. So, Staraptor, get out of the way so I can actually assist this. Here we go. So, you want that 1 Stunks from Stunky. So, the Cherrim didn't matter after all. They're 1 Crush, not 1 tackle. My mistake. So get rid of the 1, and then you just need to get rid of the second one, and then you'll free the guy trapped behind crates for some reason, I suppose. I don't know how that worked, but they're crates, but whatever. You take care of that, and the guy's like, hey, how dare you bust crates? That's just rude. And he actually recognizes this as the one who, he seems a little angry at that. Oh no, not another Charmander! How will I ever deal with this travesty? I don't know. I do not think I will ever survive this. It'd be a shame if I only caught like 3 of them today already. So, with that, we capture ourselves the Charmander, and this will basically go ahead and finish off the final quest that we're going to do for today. So, yay us, I suppose. So, his Living Remo explodes. Where he got, like, I mean, I guess there's plenty of them around here. This is their base, after all. Basically, he was left all alone. He's just lonely and sad, and he didn't really want it to be us. He just wanted to, he was just happy. He was so happy that he tried to kill us, which is just kind of wonderful. So, yeah, the reason they never came back is, yeah, we sort of defeated them and destroyed your ship. That was kind of a thing that happened. So, basically, he's gonna leave the island for good, and he wants to at least say thank you to the lady. He's not that terrible a guy. He only tried to murder us with a fiery lizard. So, this lady, they're just so nice. The guy who's pretty much kidnapped their Mime Jr., who's now tormenting a Bidoof for all eternity, but that's okay. He's the good guy! So, basically, what's this guy gonna do? He's gonna apparently live with these guys now. So, he's giving up his life of crime and becoming an honest citizen, because people are just nice. But, yeah. Ha! Dim sum! Ha! 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 Chinese food joke! Ha! 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 I didn't even have to make. Actually, I kind of made that joke a long time ago. Game, you're slow in your puns. I'm better than you at this. So, yeah, he's a good guy. Surely, clearly a good guy. So the reason I actually leave the house is if you actually go back in the house, and of course I will go back in the house, he'll have already changed from his Team Dim Sum outfit and become an entirely different person. Oh man. Because the change of clothes will change your name in this game. So, the Stellar is receiving mail. Once again, one final thing, and this is actually the best of the 6, if it's what I think it is. This power-up is awesome. You obtained Recovery, the best power in the game. Because what this does, every time you capture a Pokemon, you get a point of health back. So this is going to really alleviate a lot of the healing we're going to have to do, because anytime we capture Pokemon, I mean, think of how many Pokemon I capture without taking damage. It gives you a pretty significant health buffer. Anyway, heading back in here, he's now become a fishing guide. Okay, that's a thing. So I was going to do a little bit more plot, but looking at the time, this has already run fairly lengthy, so I think we'll go ahead and put the plot in the next episode. So we're going to take the Staraptor to the Ranger Union, and we're going to start the next episode here, where we cover the plot, and, Well, you'll see what happens next time. It's kind of funny. But, that'll be in the next episode, guys. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys in the next episode from our Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia. Bye-bye.